Thank you for watching ACHE Southeast Texas Chapter first ever Career Boosting Bite series. Today's topic of presentation skills will be discussed by Katharine Heinemann. Katharine received her bachelor's in public health from Tulane University and is currently a student at Texas State's Master's of Healthcare Administration program. Katharine, thank you so much for being here today and sharing us ways to improve our presentation skills.
Hi, everyone. My name is Katharine Heinemann, and I'm currently serving as the president of Healthcare Leadership Coalition and a representative of the Graduate House at Texas State University. In this video, we will be discussing presentation skills and best practices. It is fairly common for students and early careerists to feel some level of discomfort with presenting and public speaking. While you may have concluded numerous presentations in both academic and professional settings, the recent increase in the use of virtual meetings creates new challenges for presenters. It is important to know the following best practices for virtual presentations to properly convey the information that you are presenting and ensure you are making a great impression on those listening to your presentation. First and foremost, you should prepare your presentation environment, whether it's virtual or in person. While you may be giving your presentation from the comfort of your own home, it is important to ensure your background is free of any distractions. Notify those you live with at the time of your presentation to help mitigate distractions and disturbances, and do your best to avoid having pets or other people in your audio or video while you're presenting. Virtual backgrounds are typically okay to use if your camera can distinguish between you and your background, and you choose a virtual background that mimics an office setting. But you should always check with your organization or whoever you are presenting for before you choose to use a virtual background. Set up your camera so that it's at eye level. Your entire head and the top of your shoulders should be visible throughout your presentation. Second, it's important to acknowledge that technical difficulties will happen, and you should know how to handle them. Test out your video and audio at least 15 minutes before your presentation. Make sure you test out any of the features that you're planning to use, such as polls or screen sharing, prior to the start of your presentation. Consider asking friends or coworkers to do a practice run with you to ensure that your technology and all the features are working properly. And present from a location where you have stable internet connection. Third, it's important whether you're virtual or in person to always know your material. Avoid having too much text on your slides and do not read the information off of your slides. You should use the information on the slides as a guide. Face your audience when presenting. This goes for the virtual and in-person setting. You should be looking into your camera as frequently as possible while you're presenting. You should also practice enough so that you're comfortable, but not to the point where you sound too over-rehearsed. Fourth, you should be professional. It is important to be professionally whether you are presenting online or in person. Be respectful of your audience's time. If you say that you're going to start at 10 a.m. and end at 11 a.m., start on time and do not go past 11 a.m. If you need to wrap up before the end of or past the ending point of your meeting, make sure to let everyone know and plan a time to reschedule. As the presenter, you should be the first person to join the virtual or in-person meeting and the last person to leave. This allows you to greet your audience when they arrive and answer any questions after the conclusion of your presentation. Use professional body language. You should stand up straight, keep an open posture, and make eye contact with your audience members. It is okay to use some hand gestures, but don't overdo it. Remember to smile when it's appropriate. Finally, end your presentation by thanking your audience for their time and ask for questions and feedback. Make sure you allocate enough time at the end of your presentation for your audience to ask questions, and follow up with your audience if there's a question that you're not able to answer. These recommendations will help to improve your presentation skills and increase your confidence in presenting to an audience. Always make sure to practice your presenting to help ensure that you are successful.
Thank you, Katharine, for sharing your advice on presentation skills. We hope healthcare students and early careerists are able to take something away from this video about your presentation skills. Thank you, everyone, again for watching ACHE Southeast Texas Chapter's Career Boosting Bite series. Be on the lookout for the next video in the series.